This is Venya, Amore, and this is Silent but Loud, a space where pain becomes purpose, where the whispers of grief grow into echoes of hope. You're alive, sugar, and your story will still speak. Venya said it. Welcome to Silent but Loud Morning Moments. Good morning, good morning. This is your girl, Venya, Amore. Thank you for tuning in. You could have chosen any place to turn in this morning, but you chose to tune in with me. So I'm grateful for that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Before we get started, let's pause. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale. I do that every morning just to kind of be like a reminder to ourselves. We are alive. And every time we inhale, we get activities of our lungs. That means we can breathe. That means you're alive, sugar. And your action and your works have an opportunity to speak. So allow yourself to live. But today I want to talk a little bit about triggers. And I talk about triggers a lot because, well, some people try to use it as a comical thing, and I don't understand that. But not only that, people are uninformed. But I want you to know that awareness of those triggers should not bring about change. And when you share that special thing with someone else so they know that this may trigger me, this may harm you, and they use it against you, that's not the person that you should be around. Because the bottom line, if something triggered you recently, it don't mean that we're weak. It don't mean that we can't cope, we can't do anything. It doesn't mean any of that. It just means that something has happened and it matters. Okay? In my book, Silent but Loud, Echoes of Grief, Whispers of Hope Through Depression, I talk about triggers are not enemies. They are messengers. Now, what do you mean by that, Venya? When the trigger comes about, it's not to jar me or put me in fear, but it's to let me know that I know that if this situation happens, it may throw me into, maybe sadness. It may throw me into anger. It may throw me into anything. So I prepare for it. So I know instead of me being triggered by something, like, first of all, we grown. So why would a grown man be yelling at you or arguing with you? If a grown man raises his voice at you and you know that that would trigger you, you communicate with that to them ahead of time. So then if they decide to raise their voice the moment you get into whatever situation because they are not in control of their emotions, guess what? That's going to cause your body to be thrown into what I call a kind of like a PTSD. Some people call it that. So I'm letting you know ahead of time, you need to not do that. Because if you continue to use that trigger against me, what that tells me is sends me a message and lets me know that I cannot trust you with my inner vulnerability. Did you know that triggers activate memory centers that are tied to survival? Your body is responding before your mind catches up. So I know, hey, I better fight or flight. And you know what? A lot of times I'm sure to exit stage left versus stay until a toxic situation. So instead of judging yourself about your triggers and, the things that you have to deal with, ask yourself, what is this trying to teach me? Because I had to learn. I know certain things that are going to affect me, so I avoid it. Or I choose to, to prepare for it ahead of time. Holidays are a trigger. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but it triggers an emotion that sometimes now make me feel the greatest. So I plan for that trigger, that season that's going to trigger me, this sad emotion. So I told a lot of people a lot of times I may volunteer, or I say I need a plan ahead of time so I know I'll be over here on this day. So we'll talk about that a lot more as the month goes along. But I just wanted to share a little bit about the triggers. We'll continue to develop that. But as of right now, I want you to affirm with me today, my reactions are information, not failure. Say that again. My reactions are information, not failure. Good job. Very good. Go ahead and inhale with me. Inhale curiosity. And exhale shame. I want you to wrap your arms around yourself, one across your chest, one across your stomach, and squeeze. Don't that feel good? Feels good to receive a hug, and sometimes you gotta hug yourself when no one's around. This has been Silent But Loud Morning Moments. I am your host, Venya, Amore. Be sure to tune in every morning at 5:15 Central Standard Time, every Thursday evening for After Dark Reflections of Silent But Loud, the podcast. If you'd like to hear more about Imani's store or more information about the book or read the book, be sure to grab it off of Amazon.com, or you can inbox me and I can send you a signed copy. The signed copies are $20. If I'm mailing it to you, it's $25. You can get it on Amazon for $15.99. Either way, nevertheless, I'm just asking for your support. If you want to give it, by all means, greatly appreciate that. Be sure to live stream my music under Venya Amore. All of those links will be in the description. Until next time, take care of yourself. Venya said it.